After serious deliberation, prayer, and discussion with my family, I have made the tough decision to resign as Mayor of Greenfield. I ran for mayor because of great concern with out of control and excessive spending by previous councils. I believed I could do a good job because of my business background and conservative values. I ran on a platform of fiscal responsibility, accountability, and preserving the rural character of Greenfield. My record speaks for itself. Reduced general fund spending, 23% from 2006 to 2008. Actual spending, 2006, $1,392,075. In 2008, $1,070,856. That is a reduction of over $320,000. Attachment A. 2009 actuals will be available by year end. For 2010, cut the budget 6.5%, cut the tax levy 7%, while covering a 12% increase in the debt levy compared to 2009. Attachment B. Cut spending without cutting service by getting competitive bids, outsourcing work, and negotiating contracts. Work to limit city spending increases. Unfortunately, this effort was blocked by the new Charter Commission. Had City Council and charter meetings videotaped, the latter over objections from the new Charter Commissioners. Requested to have the Charter Commission record their votes by name for accountability. The new commissioners refused. Sought to reduce conflict of interest in city decisions, especially over land use. Worked to give residents an opportunity to propose ordinances and to vote on existing ordinances. This was in the charter presented to the city last May, but that charter was recalled by the new Charter Commission. Much of this is about money, power, and taking on the old boy network. During the 2006 election, no one else ran against incumbent Mayor Larry Plack. I was elected with an overwhelming majority. In 2008, I won again in a three-way race against a 26-year councilor and one other candidate. I had not planned to run, but I felt that if that councilor was elected mayor, taxes would skyrocket, undoing what we worked so hard for. The former mayor brought suit against me in the city. It was dismissed with prejudice by the district court. City insurance. Our deductible jumped from $500 to $200,000. Our insurer paid out 8 times as much as we paid in for the last 5 years. Per our city attorney, they are looking at the one issue that has caused the greatest loss. It is important to note that the costliest lawsuit, which cost about $565,000, involved the 2006 administration, not the current council. Resolving the insurance issue requires a methodical approach, not panic. Some are calling for drastic measures, such as dissolving the city. That seems very extreme. The city may find insurance coverage and/or use our more than adequate reserves to provide reasonable protection. We need to focus on the issue. Contention. The council and mayor are expected to work through issues together for the good of the city. When the council votes and the decision is split, the majority vote carries. Unfortunately, the minority was often less than gracious. There has been an organized effort to disrupt and delegitimize the majority council. Some opponents became so extreme that one or more of them posted false and inflammatory comments on the internet using my name, as though the twisted comments were coming from me. Impersonating an elected official is a punishable offense. There is also a website that disparages me and others and presents fiction as fact. The sponsors of this site should step forward into the light of day. The most challenging part of these unrelenting attacks has been the affront to my character and my reputation. These things are just the tip of the iceberg of which I and my family have had to endure. I endured it only because I was strengthened by my faith, my family, my friends, and my commitment to building a better Greenfield. Now, however, I feel called to resign, effective immediately. I hope that my resignation will encourage cooperation in the community. In conclusion, I stayed true to a platform of fiscal responsibility, accountability, and preserving the rural character of Greenfield. I have a clear conscience. I have served the community to the best of my ability. I served with integrity, intent on the good of all residents of Greenfield, both now and in future generations. I ask God to bless each of you, friend and foe alike. By God's amazing grace, He loves us all. My prayerful desire is that God will richly bless and guide our community today and in the years ahead.